Good morning, children. This is Standard 4, English, Lesson 4, The Polka Dot Lady, Part 2. I repeat, this is Standard 4, English, Lesson 4, The Polka Dot Lady, Part 2. Close your camera, child. In the previous class, we had a discussion. What is work? What is work? What is work? When we use our physical energy to do something, it is called as work. What is hard work? Hard work is nothing but when you concentrate more on one particular work and try to complete it without any difficulty. That is, you make a willpower. I have to complete this work. I have to study. I have to score these many marks. And you start preparing, you start concentrating, you spend more time, you set up your mind that you will do 100% result this time. And you prove your talent by putting in more effort. Putting in more effort. And you want to prove yourself. You take all the pain, face all the problems or hurdles, and you prove yourself. So, taking that pain, struggling to complete something is called as hard work. Why should we do hard work? To gain something, we have to work hard. If you don't work hard, you will not gain anything. So, it is very important to work hard to achieve a goal or to achieve something in life. Mute your system, child. In the previous class, that is lesson 4, the polka dot lady. Who is called as the polka dot lady? It is none other than the ladybird. Now, Mrs. Ladybird is invited to a party. Her friends have invited her for a party. So she has got a invitation. Mrs. Ladybird is invited to a party. Now, will she go to the party or will she not go? And how she will prepare herself to go to the party, it's all mentioned in the lesson. Mrs. Ladybird is a hard worker. Mrs. Ladybird is a hard worker. She is a dedicated worker. She works day and night. Yes, no one in Pleasant Valley helps Farmer Green more than she does. So, Mrs. Ladybird, she is Farmer Green's best friend because she helps Farmer Green more than anyone. How does she help him? She helps him in the field to finish up the other harmful insects which destroys the crops. She keeps the trees in the orchard free from insects. Her constant hard work means that she eats many of the farmers' enemies. Now, who are the farmer's enemies? They are the insects that destroys the crop. So, Mrs. Ladybird, she helps Father Green to kill or to destroy the insect that destroys the crops. So she is the farmer's friend. She is the farmer's friend. Freddy Firefly wastes too much of his time dancing at night. On page 31, you can see there's a firefly called as Freddy. Freddy Firefly. So Firefly wastes too much of his time dancing at night. The Firefly is simply wasting time roaming here and there, doing nothing, not helping anyone. Next one, Buster Bumblebee. Buster Bumblebee, the queen's son, is a useless idler dressed in velvet, black velvet, and gold. So, next one is the bumblebee. The bumblebee, the name of the bumblebee is Buster. So, dressed in black velvet and gold, it's a useless idler, same like the firefly. They are wasting their time doing nothing, simply roaming here and there. What do they see in this gaudy creature? It is Betsy Butterfly. Betsy Butterfly is always flitting from flower to flower, followed by her admirers. So the next insect in the story is Betsy Butterfly. Betsy Butterfly. What is Betsy Butterfly doing? Betsy Butterfly, she is moving from one flower to another, followed by the. Sony, please mute your system. You're disturbing everyone.
Ma'am, she left the meeting.
Okay. So the next character in our story is Betsy Butterfly. Betsy Butterfly is roaming from one flower to another. Now Betsy Butterfly stops Mrs. Ladybird on her way. She invites her to her party and asks her if she could come. So the butterfly meets Ladybird and she invites her for the party and she tells her to come for the party. If I come, I'll just drop in for a few minutes as I have work tomorrow. I have no time to flitter away. So, the ladybird, in reply to the invitation, the ladybird, in reply to the invitation, she is telling, if I come, I'll just drop in for a few minutes as I have work tomorrow. I have no time to flitter away. The ladybird is telling Betsy Butterfly that she is very busy. She has got work for tomorrow. So she will come and she will spend only some time with them. Then she goes home. So the ladybird goes home and she looks at herself in the mirror. She looks at her reflection and she says, "Oh no, I work all day and now I am covered in dust." Now she has to go to the party tomorrow. So she goes home and she looks at herself in the mirror and she says, "Oh no, I work all day. I work all day and now I'm covered in dust. How will I go to Betsy's party? When we have to attend some function or if we have to go for somebody's birthday party or some party somewhere, we dress up nicely. We dress up nicely, we take a shower, we shampoo our hair, we wear good clothes, yes, we brush our hair, we wear jewelries, we dress up nicely and we go. In the same way, Ladybird came home and she is looking in the mirror and what did she find? She saw that she's been covered in dust. Why is she covered in dust? Because she works with the farmer in the farm, in the field. She works with the farmer, she helps the farmer in the field, in the soil. So, her body is covered with full of dust. Now let's see what she does. Whether she goes or she doesn't go for the party. Mrs. Ladybird's neighbor, Mrs. Ladybird's neighbors visit her to ask if she's ready for the party. So now who are her neighbors? You can see there on page number 32. It is the greenhopper, it is the firefly, it is the bumblebee. All are her neighbors. All are her neighbors. So her neighbors visit her to ask if she is ready for the party. Now all her friends, her neighbors come to her house asking her to be ready for the party. So Ladybird is answering them. I won't be able to attend the party. I am covered in dirt. I can barely see my shiny black polka dots. So the ladybird, she's replying to her neighbors, her friends, I won't be able to come. I won't be able to come to attend the party. I am covered in dirt. My body is full of dust and soil. My body is covered with dust because I work in the farm field. I can barely see my shiny black polka dots. I can't see the black polka dots on my body. Everyone understands Mrs. Ladybird is a hard worker. She is so earnest that they cannot help liking her, even though her remarks are a bit tart now and then. Mrs. Ladybird, she's a very hard working insect. She is Father Green's best friend. She helps him in the farm, in the field, and so she keeps giving advice to her friends. She keeps giving advice to her neighbors not to idle, not to waste time. Do something, work, work hard. She keeps giving advice. So sometimes people don't like her because of the advice she gives. So she refuses to go to the party because she's not ready for the party. Her body is fully covered with dust. So all her neighbors, her friends, try to convince her, try to make her understand that she has to go with them to the party. So all her friends are convincing her now. Don't worry, dear. We'll help you polish those black polka dots. Then you can flaunt your red gown. So all her neighbors, that is her friends, they are convincing her, they are making her understand. Don't worry, dear. Don't worry, dear. We'll help you polish those black polka dots. Then you can flaunt your red gown. So her friends, that is the grasshopper, the firefly, the bumblebee, okay,
Honeybee.
honeybee, they all are convincing her, making her understand, we will help you, we will clean you, we will polish your polka dots. Then you can flaunt with your red gown. That is the red color that is there on her body. And those black dots, they look very beautiful. So her friends are making her understand so that she joins them for the party and has a good time with them at the party. So somehow her friends convince her, they clean her, they polish her black dots, and they take her to the party. At the party, Mrs. Ladybird's friends compliment her. So when she goes to the party, all her friends, they compliment her. Now what is compliment? When you go for a party, it may be a birthday party or marriage party or reception or anniversary party or any type of party, any occasion that you attend, you try to dress properly. You try to wear good clothes. You try to change your ornaments, jewelries. You try to change your look, hairstyle, because you should look good in that occasion, because you should look good among other people. So here, Mrs. Ladybird, with the help of her friends, her polka dots were shining and her red gown, that is the red color on her body. She was looking very beautiful. She was looking very good. So all her friends, they complimented her. At the party, Mrs. Ladybird's friends compliment her. You can see the butterfly, the honeybee, the grasshopper, the bumblebee. They all are there at the party. And in the center is the bestie butterfly. Yes, they all are enjoying the party. Now, when she gets compliments from her friends, now Mrs. Ladybird is thinking, my neighbors are so thoughtful. My neighbors are so thoughtful. I'm so thankful to them because they helped me look beautiful today. So the ladybird realizes that she's looking beautiful today only because of her friends. Her friends came to her house. They helped her in cleaning her polka dots. They polished it and they brought her to the party. So she's feeling proud of her friends, her neighbors, her friends. My neighbors are so thoughtful. I am so thankful to them because they helped me look beautiful today. So Mrs. Ladybird, she joins the party. She gets compliments from those people who are in the party, and she's so thankful to her friends for helping her. So this is a small short story about Mrs. Ladybird and her character. That is, and her responsibilities of her job. Though the ladybird is an insect, it is helping a farmer. It is a farmer's friend, Farmer Green. She eats up all the insects in the field that destroys the crops. If she doesn't eat, the insects will destroy the crops. In that process, she's getting dirty, all the soil on her body. And she's not getting time to look at herself or to give attention to herself because she's busy helping the farmer. Because she was unable to go and she had lot of work, her friends wanted her to come to the party. They go to her house and they help her in cleaning her polka dots and they take her to the party. So that Mrs. Ladybird also enjoys the party. This is real friendship. This is true friendship. A friend in need is a friend in deed. Helping nature. Now, she gives advice to her friends like the firefly, the bumblebee, those who don't do anything. They are just roaming about here and there. So the ladybird advises them. The ladybird advises them not to be idle. Do some work, do something, help someone. So this insect, this ladybird is giving us a lesson, teaching us a lesson. No doubt, big or small, size doesn't matter. Size doesn't matter. You have to try, 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 try till you succeed. Success will come to you only if you work hard. Success will come to you only if you work hard. If you don't work hard, you cannot be successful in life. And the second value what we learn is helping nature, helping others. When others want your help, feel free to go and help that person. Helping nature. Don't become a selfish person. Sharing nature. If you help somebody, somebody else will come and help you. If you help somebody, somebody else will come and help you. If you are selfish, you will not have any friends. So this lesson about the insects teaches us, gives us a beautiful message. Close your camera, children. This lesson tells us we cannot be idle, we cannot be lazy. We have to work hard. We have to work hard, we have to help others. Then others will help you. Sharing is caring, we say, right? Sharing is caring. In the same way, if you share, somebody will come and help you in your bad time. Sharing is caring. If you're good, people will be good with you. If you're bad, people will be bad with you. So what we have to do? We have to be good. As a neighbor, we have to be in good terms with our neighbors. As good neighbors, we have to wish each other. Every day when we get up, we have to say good morning to each other. During festivals, we have to wish them. If you interact with people with a positive approach, people also will approach with the same attitude with you. If you are good, people will like you. If you are bad, people will dislike you. We have to prove ourselves that we are good in all angles. We have to work hard to become successful in life. If you don't work hard, we'll never achieve our goal. If I want to pass my fourth standard and go to the fifth standard, what should I do? I have to work hard. I have to attend the classes. I have to complete my notes. I have to do my homework. I have to revise. I have to read the lessons. I have to solve the maths homework given by my teacher. And every day I have to prepare myself for one particular subject. Then only you'll be able to answer your exams without any problem. If you don't study the whole year and the last minute, if you sit with your books to revise, then you will not do so well and you won't be satisfied. You cannot be lazy. There are children who never write the notes in their notebooks, and when they have to submit the book for scrutiny, in one day, all 6 subjects they will complete. In one day, just in one day, they will complete all 6 subjects. And how will they complete? Will the work be neat? No, the work will not be neat. It is going to be a untidy work. And that untidy work, they will submit it to the teacher, and the teacher has to break a rule. So, my dear children, this ladybird gives an example to us, teaches us many beautiful things about life. One is hard work, second one is helping nature, and third one is keeping good company. So, the ladybird teaches us 3 important values of life. One, don't be idle, work hard. Third one, help others when they need you. Help others when they need you. And the third one, always be in a good company. If you are in a good company, you will have a good name, good friends. If you are in bad company, along with them, even you will go in a wrong direction. So it is giving us a message. Try and try till you succeed. You just can't say, ma'am, I can't study. I don't know. Yes, I don't know. I can't study. I can't remember. Don't do that, children. Every day sit with one lesson. Learn 2 answers. Revise. Read. Understand what is there in that lesson. 2 answers also if you do daily till your term 1 exam, you will prepare the syllabus that will be given for your portion. You have to work hard. You have to develop your self-confidence. You have to develop your self-confidence. So this is a beautiful lesson about a beautiful